What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome to TRU Raider Podcast. I'm your host, TRU Raider. Now, it is official that the New York Jets have released Aaron Rodgers. Well, they haven't released him. They are moving on from Aaron Rodgers. This isn't a big surprise to anybody. He's 41 years old. The Jets did horrible. They're drafting right behind us. And honestly, I don't know how much of this is really to blame on Aaron Rodgers and how much of it was him kind of coming back from his injury. Him and Kirk Cousins both had the same Achilles injury, and both of them kind of struggled this year. Now, I got to say that, the Jets are going to take a $14 million cap hit if they release him at the beginning of the new league year. And I got to say that it would be really dumb for the Raiders not to consider seeing about signing Aaron Rodgers for a 1 or 2 year deal. I know he's getting old, but Brady won a Super Bowl in his mid 40s. And honestly, I wouldn't count this out. I don't know that Brady and this new regime with the Raiders really is interested in Aaron Rodgers, but we keep talking about bridge quarterback, and I think that Aaron Rodgers would be an amazing bridge quarterback that puts us in position where we can draft a quarterback, play Rodgers for 1 year, sit the other quarterback for a year, and if Rodgers performs well, maybe we give him a second year option. You guys, I don't know how to feel about this, man. It would be the funniest thing in the world for Davante Adams to force his way off the Raiders to go play with Aaron Rodgers at the Jets. They totally lose out. And then for Aaron Rodgers to end up on the Raiders the very next season, I think it would be hilarious, you guys. Now, Rodgers, he doesn't look like the Aaron Rodgers that we saw in Green Bay. His career is definitely going downhill, but you cannot argue that Aaron Rodgers is by far a better quarterback than Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. And, Tom Brady has talked about, bringing on a rookie quarterback, and instead of rushing them out there year one, sitting them for a year. And, we've talked about Sam Darnold. We've talked about Russell Wilson. We've talked about Justin Fields. We've even talked about Kirk Cousins, and what it really comes down to is that Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than all of those guys as far as like a bridge goes, because when you're looking at these other guys want to secure contracts for multiple years. And so if they are not somebody that you're looking at actually keeping for 3 or 4 or 5 years on your roster, looking at Aaron Rodgers as the potential one year guaranteed money, a second year team option. I mean, I really think that this is worth looking at, you guys. If we announced tomorrow, I know it won't happen tomorrow, right? But if we announced immediately, boom, the Raiders signed Aaron Rodgers, I would not be upset. I would not be upset in the slightest. I know that 1 year with Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be kind of expensive, but I don't know, man. He had this expensive contract with the Jets, and that went horribly wrong. And so right now, Aaron Rodgers isn't at a spot where he's really worth a whole lot of money. So the only reason that Aaron Rodgers even plays for another team is just because he wants to play. It's not about the money. It's not about getting these big contracts anymore for him. I would be willing to bet that it's more about that he wants another chance at winning. And if he looks at Pete Carroll, and Chip Kelly, I think that Aaron Rodgers would do an amazing job in a Chip Kelly offense, even at what is he going to be, like 42 years old this season. And I just saw the news, so I haven't really had a whole lot of time to wrap my brain around this, you guys. Really, what's going on is I saw the news, I read one article, and I said, I'm going to make a video. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Is it worth kicking the tires on a 40-some-year-old Aaron Rodgers? Remember, Tom Brady won a Super Bowl in his 40s, in his mid 40s. You guys, let me know what you think. Like always, I love you, nation. I'll see you on the next one.